Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa bihi nasta'in. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. All praise belongs to Allah, Lord of the universe. May peace and blessing of Allah be upon the Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands in Al-Quran Al-Karim, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ku anfusakum wa ahlikum naro, which means, O you who believe, save your soul and your family from a fire. Wa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the messenger of Allah, was reported to have said, Ballighu anni walau ayah, convey my information even if it is only the verse. My brother, sister, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessing of Allah be upon you. Welcome to the English on Ta'awun Radio. The program is broadcasting on Ta'awun Radio 100.5 megahertz, which broadcast every Tuesday at 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. This program is jointly organized by Muslim Patanaksat School and Ta'awun Radio. My brother, sister, how's it going today? I hope you're going well and I'm going great. Today's special program, because we have our guest today, I don't like to say guest, a co-DJ, right? To discuss with our sister Zakiyah. She's international medical student from University of Africa, Sudan. Please welcome Sister Zakiyah. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is my great pleasure for me to attend this program tonight, and I would like to thank you all the organizers who kindly invited me.
Alhamdulillah.
And I'm so glad and so excited at the same time to be here to have a chance to meet my beloved brothers and sisters again from this channel.
Yes, my pleasure indeed. Okay, sister, today I'd like to discuss with you concerning COVID-19 coronavirus. Especially we have seen lots of people talking about coronavirus right now. It is a pandemic all around the world, right? So the first question I would like to ask you, okay, could you tell us a little bit more about the meaning or the definition of coronavirus?
Okay, firstly, we are going to talk about the introductions or overview of the COVID-19. What is COVID-19 exactly mean? COVID-19 is a common name, but the formal name as a medical term using we known as coronavirus disease 2019, and this disease is caused by a virus. But firstly, you have to know that what is virus? What is virus? So virus is a small living thing, and you cannot see by your naked eye. You have to use some technique to see these viruses, and this virus which causes the COVID-19, it is known as SARS-CoV-2. And why do we call this is the SARS-CoV-2? Because this virus, genetically, is similar to the SARS virus, which caused an outbreak in 2002. And actually, these viruses is normally circulating among bats. But because year after year, it starts to mutations, and after mutated, it starts to infect the we call intermediate host, and we believe as the pangolin. And after it infects the pangolin, and the human catch the pangolin and eat the tissues of pangolin. And what's happened later? The virus inside of the tissues of pangolins get infected inside of the human tissues. And after we got the viruses, that means we got infections. And after one person got infections by these viruses, it's easily to spread among human. And which the reason why it's caused an outbreak right now, which is start in Wuhan of China in late 2019, and now it is so unfortunately, because it is spreading around the world and cause more than 1 million people around the world are infected, and more than 50,000, if I'm not sure about it, but more than 50,000 are dead.
You told us that concerning about mutation, the mutation of it's mutated
Yeah.
virus, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'd like to ask you concerning mutation of viruses here. Coronavirus from the virus, right?
Uh-huh.
And from the SARS, you told me, right? SARS.
Yeah.
And what kind of mutation of virus?
You have to understand the structures of the viruses. The viruses contain gene inside as human bodies. Our tissues, our cells, animals, also all of us contain genetic in our cells. We have mitochondria included in the cells. We have chlorophylls, not ours, but it's in the plants containing DNA or genetic. So this genetic will got mutations year after year. And these mutations, if we talk more about it, it might be mutated by shift mutations. It's because of protein, which is we know as amino acid, a small molecule of protein. When it's caused shifting or misleading, so it later can cause mutations of the virus.
The virus, you told me that bat and pangolin, right?
Yeah.
So snake?
Some believe as snake, and some do believe that their intermediate horse is pangolin, but we're still not sure, and I cannot confirm.
So what happens when we infect coronavirus in our body?
So what's happened? Basically, I mean, these questions is asking us about the pathogenesis of the COVID-19. After I'm gonna talk about how you can how the virus get into your body first. When one of us got infections and then they come close to you and start talking to you, or maybe coughing or sneezing in front of you. By these reactions, the we know as the droplets in the air, which is contain this is come from the saliva of the patients who got infections, and then when it's moved in the air and it's contain the viruses, and it may land in your mouth, it may land in your eyes, it may land in your nose, and that if these situations occur, that means you got infections. And from the sites of infections, the viruses is a living thing. So it can move freely, I mean, in your body. They can go anywhere else they would like to go in your body. So, but the target tissues, their favorite organ by these viruses is, the first one is lung, and the second is your heart.
That is the cause of pneumonia, right?
It's because of it's because of the target of the receptor, a specific receptor in the lung, and it's also in the heart. That's the reason why these two organs are their favorite organs for these viruses. And after it's got inside the lung or maybe heart or other tissues, then what's happened? These viruses will we have to understand the genetically general structures of these viruses, which is contain their spike at the surface. So when it's come close to the tissues or cells in the lung, it will insert its spike into a receptor of normal cells in our body, and it's like a key in a lock. Basically, if you I want to talk like an easy way for you to understand. Like you want to enter in a house or in a room, you have to use a specific key. You have to use a specific key to open the door. When you insert your key into the lock, and then you can open, and later you can get in through the room that you would like to enter. And this is the same reaction which is viruses using to enter into our normal cells. So, and after this happens, the virus can enter in the normal cell and then starting multiply. And finally, we got infections. After maybe 2 to 14 days, the symptom will develop. But in some cases, this we call incubation period. In some cases, it's made up to 24, 27 days. And there are also some cases which is no symptom appears because we known as carrier. They got infections but no symptom, and this is dangerous for you because you might go close to them and you don't know that they are got infected and they can spread the viruses to you.
So how can you develop pneumonia symptoms?
Yeah, okay. We are going to talk more about the pathogenesis which is occur in the lung,
right?
In the lung, yeah. So in terms of pneumonia, it's because when the viruses get into your tissues, your cell, and in your tissues, in our body, we have got an immune system, and the immune system try to fight, try to against the viruses because it's detected as we known as foreign bodies, antigen. So it's try to attack it.
Yes.
And during its attacks of the viruses, of the immune system to the viruses, it causes surrounding tissues of the lung injury or get damaged. And by having a damaging injury of the tissues later causing inflammations. And when inflammations occurs in your lungs, that means you got inflammations, and inflammations will cause increasing excessive accumulations of fluid, or we known as edema in medical term, or we also use the term of pulmonary edema. And when edema occur in your lung or alveoli, your bronchial, that means you cannot take much or enough oxygen as usual, and this means that you got pneumonia. So and later the symptom will develop.
Yeah. How it is spread right now? Especially we have learned about the spreading of the coronavirus. How does it spread?
How does spread? You mean route of transmissions? As I told you before, that route of transmissions is normally by your saliva. When one who got infections and talk or go close to the others who are normal, and then the saliva which is contain the viruses can spread. Normally, if you got a lot of viruses in the saliva, so you can the symptom might disappear and so severe. It depends of the number of the viruses you got. And also some studies show us that not just only saliva you can get infections, and also the stool. So this is the reason why who got infections are supposed to use a separate toilet. Yeah.
So
and that's all.
Yes. Now, you know, WHO, World Health Organization, declare it is a pandemic disease all over the world, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yes. I'd like to ask you how to prevent or protect from coronavirus.
Okay, this is my recommendations, okay? The first thing, I would like to recommend you guys to stay at your home. If you have no reason to go outside, you have nothing to go outside, so just please stay at home. It's the best way to save yourself and save your families. But if you have a reason to go outside, like today you want to have a coffee, a cup of coffee, or you want to have some food which is your favorite food, but your mom cannot afford you, so you can go outside, but you have to use a surgical mask to protect yourself, because you don't know that whoever at that street, on the street that you meet, they are infected by COVID-19 or not. So you have to protect yourself, and this is a better way to, is for my recommendations. And I also have another one recommendations is that should not attend school and should not attend work.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerning. Okay, I'm told that the aging people infected rather than young ones, that's right?
Yep, exactly.
Why?
Because we know for here we have to talk about the risks of the people who are at risk. I actually think that because we all are in the pandemic and World Health Organization has declared as a pandemic, all of us are at risk, but the elderly are at the high risk. So why? Because the receptor, as I told you before,
Yep.
that favored by the insertion of spike of the lung, of the viruses, is inside the lung, and the heart is will be decreased. Like if you are elderly, you have a lot of these receptors. But if you are young children, these viruses, these receptors are decreased.
Yes.
So this is the reason why it affects the elderly more than the younger one.
Yep. So nowadays we can see, congregation of, gathering, in our society, especially my son go playing football, right? And then he's attacked with another person. It cause of the infected or not?
Because you have to think like who that he gathered
Suppose
with.
I don't put about that person, infected or not. Okay, we don't know because it's not there is no symptom.
I got it. The questions you mean that just contact between you, your son and the others. It might not cause your son got infections. It depends on that on their hand is contains saliva or not, contains a stool that has got a viruses or not. If not, so it's no way to got infections unless the saliva or stool.
So if we are doubtful about, suppose I'm infected, right?
Yep.
And I have to quarantine for 14 days. It is enough or not for 40 days?
Actually, the medical associations in our country has declared for all of us to and announced to self-quarantine only for 14 days. But in some cases, it's not enough. And we cannot say like we cannot completely say that it's enough or not because it depends on the severe cases in each patient.
Yes.
But the 14 days is normal case. I mean, if we have 100 patients, 80 patients might be in these cases 14 days. I mean, the self-quarantine, and the others might be 24 days or ups than that.
So during 40 days that we are quarantined at home, that we are waiting for infection or not, right? So suppose I quarantine for 14 days, 15 days, but there is no symptom of mine. It is risky or not for me?
Still at risk because there are some carrier who carry the viruses, but no symptom appears. So how can you know that yourself have or have not infections? So you can normally go to the hospital and check it by their technicians in the hospital.
Yes.
But I think for me, 14 days as our Thai medical associations has declared is enough. It's gonna be enough.
Oh yeah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, as we have learned, our brother sister who are listening to the program today, maybe they are not familiar with the medical term, right? Especially we use the medical term a little bit because we would like you to be familiar with coronavirus, especially viruses, mutated of viruses, right?
Yep.
As a organizer, we would like to interchange a little bit more concerning coronavirus with our sister Zakiyah because she's a medical student in Sudan. So I'd like to ask you, before that SARS, or we call another one, so Ebola.
Ebola.
It is the same root or not?
Yeah, it's the same.
Same root?
Yeah.
But it's not mutated?
It's mutated.
Mutated, well.
Mutated, yeah.
The first mutation of this coronavirus originated in China, that's right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
in Wuhan, China.
Yeah. So I'm doubtful about the mutation of the virus in China, right? Before that, the Chinese people, they have been eating bat for long years, right?
Yeah.
And mangling,
Pangolin.
Thai people, pangolin. Thai people, they're eating pangolin as well.
Really? I do not know about it before.
So the wildlife, right? Wildlife.
Yeah.
It causes a mutation of virus as well.
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah.
Some people say snake.
Yeah. Some people do believe that is snake, and some do believe that is a pangolin, which is an intermediate horse. But no study has confirmed yet which one is the true.
Bat is okay, as I say. Bat is the first. That
Bat is we know
the
as
source.
reservoir,
reservoir.
a natural reservoir,
I see.
which is a virus living in that inside of the bat tissues. And after mutations, because year after year after year, you don't know how long is it that they use for mutate. And after mutations, year after year, and then the pangolin eat the bats. And after it eats the bats, so the viruses which is contained in the bats will infect or move to insides of their pangolin tissues.
Like domino, right?
Yep.
So I read the article right on the internet concerning Ebola. Ebola comes from bats as well.
I do not study about it, but I think so. Yeah.
Because I watched the footage, on the internet that stated that, people who bought, a bat in the market.
Yeah.
And ate the bat at home. It caused Ebola.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's all the same pathogenesis which cause the disease in human. It's actually Islamic has told us that some foods are prohibited and some food is halal or is allowed for you to eat. So you have to be careful about it. We actually have lots of things to do, and just a little bit thing you cannot do while you just trying to eat a wildlife.
So I heard that, when I watch footage on the YouTube, one Thai people stated that, Chinese have been eating bat for 100 years. But why it was happened in Wuhan just now?
Because the mutation site, as I told you before here, is have to use for a long time to get mutated enough for spreading and infect the others reservoir.
Yes. Okay. My brother, sister, this is a great opportunity for you to have our sister. She's an international medical student from International University of Africa, Sudan, right?
Yeah.
So nowadays we can see many more countries in the world talking about coronavirus, right? And up next we have our, sister, Krufa. Okay. Brother, sister, next we would like to talk about quarantine at home, activity at home with Krufa. Okay. Before that, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about biography, right? In brief of Krufa or Farida Haji Hamad. Okay. Sister Krufa, she's graduated in AJ.M, right?
Yeah.
Bachelor of Humanities Studies, major English Language and Literature, and Master of Applied Linguistics, major English, okay, International University as well, or UIA or AJ.M, okay? Now, yes, in 10 minutes, okay? We would like you to, all ears, okay? That she want to tell you about being quarantined at home for 14 days. What is the activity that you are quarantined at home? But now we would like to discuss with Krufa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna, yes. Okay, welcome back to the English on the Tawun Radio. The program is broadcasting every Tuesday. My brother said this second section, okay? In the second section, I have got, our sister, Krufa, okay? We would like to discuss with her concerning being quarantined at home, especially activity at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, technician, could you, Yes, ready? Yeah.
Krufa now with us.
Assalamualaikum.
Not yet on phone call.
Okay.
So the special interview discussion with Krufa is about the activity during self-quarantine, which is recommendations by Krufa, what she would like and what she feel or what is your favorite activities at home during this day.
Okay.
Kufa now with us.
Yes. Assalamualaikum.
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 Assalamualaikum wabarakatuh. Okay. Kufa, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. Alhamdulillah. How are you doing?
I'm great. Okay, welcome
Alhamdulillah.
to English on Town Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to be invited here.
Alhamdulillah, my pleasure indeed. Okay, Kufa, I'd like to ask you concerning being quarantined at home. Okay, what kind of activity will be suited for our brother sister at home?
Alhamdulillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I'd like to say salam to everyone who's listening here.
Yeah.
This is my first time
Alhamdulillah.
talking English in public.
Alhamdulillah.
But your English is so well.
I've been speaking in Malayu and
Alhamdulillah.
Thai. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Well, talking about being quarantined, I think this is a kind of responsibility, which to me is a good opportunity. You know, I find the crisis of pandemic virus
Yeah.
and everything here is a golden opportunity for
Yes,
the family to unite themselves. Yeah, so during this few weeks, we've been doing things together as a family. The key word for me is actually, try to do anything that makes everyone, happy.
Yes.
And try to make every single moment a
Yeah.
sweet memory for
Yeah.
the children. This is to me. This is the core of everything that I do every day, So if there is one activity come up and it seems like everyone,
Yep.
looks upset and everyone is, have pressure on doing it, I won't do it.
Yeah.
So basically the activities that we are doing, most of them will be some things like kids, because I have kids. Yeah. So me and my children, we do things that more to the life skills, like I teach them cooking more.
Very great.
Wow,
Yeah,
mashallah.
we have chance to cook more together, and I got 3 daughters, and we spend time in the kitchen together.
Yes.
Try to make it light. Try to not to put the stress on the children. Because I know when we're together, it's kind of stressful moment
Yeah.
for the parent and for the children as well, because they get bored easily, right?
Yeah.
So the activities I would recommend would be for the leisure things would be like, for example, my case,
Yes.
I shop the books online with them. So to encourage them to have books to read,
Yes.
to finish up the book within the time. And I do have a halaqah time.
Great.
It's a good time. The halaqah time is actually, before this, the father has to go to masjid, right?
Yep.
So now we are all family together. We spend time for halaqah after Maghrib, like, 3 times a week. But
Yes.
sometimes we have the Quran session.
I say.
It doesn't have to be so strictly, I mean, you can do whatever you like. It doesn't have to be very formal, like you have the Quran and you talk to kids. It doesn't have to be like that. Because since I have kids,
Yeah.
so I try to make my halaqah very light, and I ask them, about their, their opinions, and then I put some of the Islamic value inside. And this kind of thing, Alhamdulillah. And I find the kids enjoying it.
Yeah.
Wow.
But sometimes I admit that, that there's a kind of,
Yes.
boredom. The kid might be bored sometimes. Yeah, but it's normal. I would recommend the parents to have like positive interactions.
Yep.
3 times a day. That would do best already. You may have to split the time, like doing things together 3 times, and then the other time would be personal time. Yeah, you might allow the kids to have the screen time and all those things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about a student right now? We can we can see a student of us that is they have prolonged vacation, right? Until next 3 months. That's right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard it's gonna be July the 1st, right?
Yeah.
To start.
Yeah. What
So-
kind of activity for a student? Okay, studying at home or something like that? Could you suggest a little bit more?
Oh, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, I think the kids now they are very fortunate, in the sense that they have the online classes, and in
Yes.
fact they're all free. I used to spend time with my kids googling on Google Earth, and we explore the world together, and there are still online
It's
classes
great.
as well. Some classes, like you just ask the children or the student, if you are listening, you just ask yourself, what do you want to do? Before this, when you didn't have time, what you really wanted to do, and do that now because you have free time.
Yes.
Don't just wait for the time to finish the coronavirus period. You
Alhamdulillah.
just use
Inshallah.
it at your best. You just do things that you wanted to do, and you think that if I do not have time anymore, I will regret it later. I will do it now. Just do that thing. So I would recommend for the kids, if you love cooking, you may attend online cooking class or something.
I say.
Yeah, maybe you have some of them, they love computer IT and all those stuff, the coding thing. Yeah, it depends. But just try to see this as an opportunity, not something, an obstacle that that get you stuck in nowhere. Don't think like that. Yeah,
Okay, Krufa, how to recommend parents to know about generation Y, especially right now we can see our student, our teenager, they wanna use the internet, right? Parents, they always argue with the children, that is, you have to stop playing game, or stop serving the information on the internet, because it is waste time. What kind of recommendation to our parents?
To me, I think you have to get the kids involved in doing the timetable. You may arrange the time properly. Just talk to them. Okay, let's say in a day we do this and we do that, and there will be the day like after Zuhri time. You will have your screen time for a few minutes, like half an hour. To me, with my kids, I give them like more than usual. The screen time will be 1 hour and 30 minutes or 45, but they split up. I won't take it as a whole. Let's say if you want to take, like, you want to chat with your friend, keep it for 15 minutes, and you pile up into 1 hour 30 minutes per day, for example.
Yes.
But to admit, this time it has to be more on the screen time. Your parents have to cut down the expectation of the kids not getting involved in the internet first,
Yes.
But just to get them disciplined on what they are doing online. That's the thing,
Yes.
We want. I mean, if you just say no to the kids, they will get bored, and they will find other things, nonsensical things to do. I mean, and that's the thing. I would prefer for the parents to actually, arrange a time and talk to the kids about, discuss with them how to take the time in a day. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, could I ask you concerning, vendor or, seller? Right now, they cannot, sell food, or sell, vendor cannot sell, in the village. They are jobless, right? They couldn't, I don't like to say afford, right? So could you recommend us a little bit more about, villagers or vendors who are lost job right now? How to do? Can we organize organization or something like that?
Yeah, I'm so sorry, and I make dua for them. This is a kind of a big test for those who have business, actually. But I would say that if you have this as a crisis, it can turn into opportunity. Maybe in the future, after the period of pandemic has finished, you may find something. Your restaurant will be online somewhere. Maybe it's a time for you to stand up to do something different. Yeah, I would recommend the delivery stuff.
I see.
Yeah, in fact, just today I bought some shrimp and other desserts for breakfasting online.
Yes.
And it's kind of incredible, you know. Today, nowadays, you can find the shrimp, you can find anything on earth online.
Yes.
And they even have delivery, you know.
Yeah.
This is actually, I found it as, you know, when people are struggling or they are facing obstacles,
I
they will find
see.
a way out and they will get another opportunity for them to go in another way, you know.
Yes,
Grow
yes,
up
yes.
after this.
Yes,
But
it's,
you just don't cut yourself into this and then say, oh my God, why God did me
Alhamdulillah.
this way? No, no.
mm-hmm,
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah. I recommend for them to do something, you know,
Yes.
with the people. The people will spend more time online now, so you
Yes,
have
yes.
to catch up what people are doing now.
Yeah.
And furthermore, one good thing is if you think your shop cannot, you know, giving out. Now is the time for charity. Maybe you have like buy one free one stuff. You know. I went to this restaurant and they give me I bought one food and they give me another food.
I say, buy one get one.
Buy one food. Yeah,
Very
it's
great.
a kind like, you know, you can put your money on in the next year for the hereafter too.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, it's great recommendation. Okay, Krufa.
Alhamdulillah.
It is great opportunity for us to all ears. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Okay, thank you very much indeed.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikum assalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is a great recommendation from Krufa.
Krufa.
Especially, it is all about, you know, coronavirus right now. Okay, especially we can see vendor or seller, they lost job. Okay, you know, online shopping online is great. Delivery is great, right? It is, you know, the outlet for our brother sister who would love to change their work, right? This is a great chance for. Okay, Sister Zakiyah.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the recommendations by Krufa, that is halakha.
Yeah, halakha.
Doing halakha in your families. So these are also my favorite activity for during this crisis. I normally are too far from my brothers, my two younger brothers, and also my father. But now we have a chance, like because all the time we are together in a house, and we have a lot of chance, a lot of time to make halakha. And for now, we decided to make a halakha every day, every single day, sometimes once and sometimes twice. And for my halakha, I start from reciting Quran, and then we have a translations and some explanations in each chapter what Allah said, what Allah told us, and what we learn from the Quran. And this is a great opportunity for us to be together and having a rahmat, God, the mercy from God, Alhamdulillah, at our home by not going too far, not just at home, and then you're gathering all of you and then making something like this, and then you got the mercy from God, and also the what we call maghfirah from the God. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, what time do you always, you know, do halakha?
After Dhuhri.
After?
Dhuhri.
Dhuhri.
Salatul Dhuhri.
Oh, very great.
I sometimes speaking Arabic because I'm doing medicine in Sudan, not in English country.
Okay. Okay, Sister Zakiyah, okay, what is this?
This is a thing that I prepare for you guys who are the listeners, my beloved brothers and sisters, who phone call to us and talk about the activities, your favorite activities during self-quarantine. So whoever talking about these activities which you favor, so I'm gonna give you this, which is contain marks, surgical marks, and so also the Dettol. And we have another one is I think liquid base for sanitizers for hands. So brothers and sisters who have an idea, any idea, so you can share to us the activity during self-quarantine.
Yes. Okay. My brother, sister, if you would like to, you know, talk to us, okay, or interchange with us a little bit concerning your activity at home during self-quarantine, right? Just press the number 0734912221. This is live on the Risalah Radio. Okay, this program is brought to you every Tuesday. It is special program because we have you know, guests, and we have, you know, prizes here, right?
Yeah.
For you at home, if you would like to interchange with us, or you would like to tell a little bit more concerning your activity during self quarantine, okay, just press the number 0734912221. Whoever you are, wherever you are, my brother sister. Okay, it's about 15 minutes left. Okay,
Yeah.
we have to finish at 9:15, right?
Can I talk in Thai because
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
First caller call.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, where you calling from, brother?
Yeah, from Tanjung, but today.
Yeah,
Mashallah.
okay. May I have your name, please, again?
Apa today?
Pak
Pak
Today.
Today.
Okay, welcome, Pak Today.
Welcome.
Yeah, Pak Today, could you tell us a little bit more about being quarantined at home? What is activity that you have been doing?
Nothing. Only stay at home, only recite Quran.
Recite Quran.
Reciting Quran.
Always far from the crowd place. Now I'm very satisfied when I can hear from our sister. Now I didn't.
Yes.
What name?
Sister Zakiyah. Sister Zakiyah.
I'm Zakiyah.
Zakiyah.
Medical student from Sudan.
Oh, today from Sudan.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very satisfied because
Alhamdulillah.
learn.
Nice to meet you. Nice to know you.
Maybe he finished at a high level. Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
What level she finished?
No, right now she's studying in Sudan in medical science.
I'm now I'm
Okay.
now third year medical student in International University of Africa, and I have 2 more years left to continue. But now I cannot travel because of the COVID-19 crisis.
Where is your home?
I'm here from Bangpur, Pattani.
Only, not far from my home, only 7 kilometers.
Come and visit us once.
Yes.
I hope you success, more success in your life.
Inshallah, alhamdulillah.
Amin, amin.
And earn a lot of money.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
You have a lot of job.
Alhamdulillah.
Amin.
Now I hope about this COVID now. I hope all gone.
Inshallah.
Away from us. Because long time. Now trouble, jobless.
Yes. Yes.
No, okay. No, thank you very much. Ajahn, also our sister from.
My pleasure.
Bangku.
My pleasure indeed. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pak Today.
Pak Today.
Yeah.
Yes, great. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us.
An old man, 72 years old.
72 years old. Okay.
Wow, mashallah.
Never too old to learn, right? Inshallah.
Yeah.
Never too old to speak English.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Okay, thank you
wabarakatuh.
very much, Pak Today.
Mashallah.
Okay.
Our fathers.
You want to talk a little bit more in
Yeah,
Thai?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk in Thai, right?
Yeah,
okay, I do
inshallah.
forget Thai now. สำหรับพี่น้องนะคะที่อยู่ทางบ้านที่กำลังรับชมรายการของเราอยู่นะคะ สามารถโทรโฟนอินเข้ามาในรายการนะคะ เพื่อตอบคำถามของเราหรือว่าแชร์ไอเดียให้กับเราในช่วงเซฟควอรันทีนหรือว่าในช่วงเวลาที่เรากักตัวอยู่ในบ้านนี้ เรามีคำแนะนำหรือว่ามีกิจกรรมอะไรที่ชื่นชอบ และก็กำลังปฏิบัติหรือว่าทำอยู่ในบ้านบ้างค่ะสำหรับใครที่โทรเข้ามานะคะ5ท่านแรกค่ะเรามีของรางวัลให้ด้วยเป็นsurgical mask นะคะแล้วก็มีแผ่นเขาเรียกว่าแผ่นอะไรอะคะภาษาไทย
I don't know that we call sanitizer.
sanitizers อะค่ะทั้ง2อย่างก็เป็น sanitizer ทั้งหมดเลยนะคะทีนี้พี่น้องที่สนใจนะคะอย่าลืมโทรเข้ามาแล้วก็ร่วมกันแชร์ไอเดียนะคะ ว่าภายใต้topic ก็คือ favorite activity during self quarantine
Okay.
so you can talk in English or you can talk in Thai.
Yeah, you can talk any languages.
Yeah, but not Chinese because I do not understand.
Okay. Brother, sister, if you would like to interject with us or you would like to tell your activity at home during your quarantine at home, right? Just press the number 0734912221. It's about 10 minutes left. Right?
Yeah, I have a little bit thing to talk about the high risk people. We have talked about the elderly people who are more than 60 years old and also who are have a previous conditions, medical conditions. I mean, like who already have diabetes, who already have hypertension, or who already have cardiovascular disease like heart failure, and also who already have cancer. Because if you have cancer, that means your compromise, your immune is compromised. I mean, your immune is suppressed by the cancers. So if your immune suppressed, it's being weak and it cannot fight a virus very well. If you got infections by this COVID-19, it's gonna be severe
that
cases.
Antibody failure, that's right? Antibody failure.
Yeah, because of the compromise.
Okay, this is great information from Sister Zakiyah. Okay, brother, sister, just 9 minutes left. Okay. Just press the number 0734912221. Okay, brothers, if you would like to interchange with us about activity, your favorite activity, right, at home during self-quarantine. Okay, just press the number 0734912221. Quarantine is came from the root or derived from the Latin, right? Latin language. It's quarante, that's right. Because I read the article from the, our brother who spread on the internet. Especially they stated that, it was originated from the Ibn-Sina. Right? It caused 40 days. 40 days quarantine, okay? But now it's 14 days.
14 days,
In the past it was 40 days.
40 days.
Because curente, which means 40. Later on it was...
that's why. I got it. So just 14 days for self-quarantine, not 40 days as in the past. So you guys, please be at home and try to protect yourself, okay?
Because we have got high technology, medical high technology, right? That we just 14 days, right? Not 40 days, 14 days. Quarantine at home. Okay.
พี่น้องที่อยู่ทางบ้านนะคะถ้าใครมีไอเดียดีๆนะคะอย่าลืมโทรเข้ามาในรายการและก็ร่วมกันแชร์ไอเดียนะคะในช่วงระยะเวลาที่อยู่บ้านตอนนี้ในช่วงโคโรนาคริสตอนนี้เราจะทำอะไรหรือว่ามีกิจกรรมอะไรที่น่าสนใจนะคะที่ทำอยู่ที่บ้านได้บ้างนะคะมีของรางวัลให้ด้วยอย่าลืมโทรเข้ามานะคะ I'm going to talk more about the risks, the high risk people for this outbreak. That is the healthcare workers. We cannot forget them. The healthcare workers, the doctors, the laboratory technicians, and also nurses. All of them are at the first line who fighting with the viruses. So I would like you guys to careful about them, to care and think a lot about them because they do a lot for us. They actually work every day and they meet the patients who with COVID-19 or without COVID-19, they cannot distinguish sometimes. And they are close with the patients who have been COVID-19. So we have to do care about them, and some equipment is really important for them, like PPE, personal protective equipment, and also surgical masks or what we call N95 masks or gloves also. All of these are the items which is important for them to protect themselves against the viruses to help the world. So I would like you guys to donate or to help in any way, anything you can do. If you just can make a food and distribute to the healthcare officers, just do it. Or if you have money, so please donate it, giving your money, distribute your money to the hospital to collecting these equipments to save the doctors. And here I have some announcement which would like to inform you. ขึ้นป้ายนิดนึงนะคะ
Technician, okay.
ขึ้นโปสเตอร์นิดนึง So here we have You can donate via
Okay.
the first one is Thai Islamic Medical Association or สมาคมจันเซี่ยวการแพทย์และสาธารณสุขค่ะ and you also have another choice to donate that is Ummati Thailand. You can provide whatever you have. If you have a little money, you can give just a little money.
Yes.
If you have more thing, you can give more thing. And lastly, you can donate directly help the hospital which is so close to your area, like
Yes.
the province hospital or the what we call Yaring hospital for us. Because for me, I live in Patani, I live in Bangpoo, so the close one is for me is Yaring hospital and also Patani hospital. So if you live in Yala, so try to help and donate to the Yala hospital wherever you are. So
Yeah.
try to do your best to save the world together.
Okay, brother, sister, this is great, activity, charitable activity for you. If you would like to donate, okay, just watch online right now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Or you would like to donate to the hospital nearby your house, okay, inshallah, okay, you can, brother, sister. It is a great opportunity for you to help medical worker, right?
Yeah.
Especially they are working very hard,
Yeah.
okay, and tremendous hard, right? Okay, for us, right, to battle COVID-19. Okay, brothers, sister, just 3 minutes left. Okay, for you at home, if you would like to call me up, just press the number 0734912221. It's about time to call. It's about time to interchange with us. It's about time to tell whatever you want to tell us about your favorite activity at home during self-quarantine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just press, brother, sister. Okay.
Don't be shy. I'm waiting for you here.
Yes. Okay, brother, sister, just press and talk, right? Whatsoever you want to talk, just press the numbers to talk you. Okay.
Now I have one ayah Quran
Yes,
to
go.
recite it here. The chapters of God, of Allah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله
Okay.
حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, discuss
I'll
later.
continue later. Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, where are you calling from, sister?
ตัวจากประเทศว่า
พูดภาษา พูดภาษา
โอเค
ไทยก็ได้ค่ะ โทรมาจากที่ไหนคะ
Kecek Melayu boleh?
Cik Naya boleh.
Boleh.
Ya,
Ha.
ya.
Tanya Ustaz boleh mana sak apa? Ispu Saban mana yang apa Ustaz ni?
Syakban Malewa Pora ni Ustaz.
Mayal 15. 15.
15.
Yalah 15.
Ha.
Mana gapo?
Nisfu Syakban Malega apa?
Malam ni,
Malam
malam ni,
ni.
malam ni, malam ni.
Mana ni? Patut Ustaz puasa 3 hari dah.
Ha.
Dia esok lusa tu pulak dah.
Gini dah. Tulis satu email ni bahasa Inggeris. Dah, insyaAllah dah. Tulis email dulu. InsyaAllah dah. Ya, insyaAllah. Terima kasih, ya. Okay.
Okay, we talk about more about the chapters of the words of God, of Allah, from Surah Al-Imran 102. The meaning is, O you who have believed,
Yep.
fear Allah as He should be feared, and do not die except as Muslim or in submission to Him.
Okay.
So how can you be completely 100% Muslim? So you have to follow the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yes.
You have to follow the chapters of God, of Quran. So basically, in these situations, in the COVID-19 crisis, we have to take a look in the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That if these situations occur, what are we going to do? This is the first thing we have to think about. Not go to another thing that is too far, but firstly, go to the Sunnah, go to the Quran first. This is the first line for you to protect yourself. And our Prophet told us to keep clean.
I
And this
see.
is the important thing because
yes, that we have have been doing ablution every day.
Yeah, because we 5 days at least we have to take ablutions, and you can do more as you can to keep yourself clean.
Yep.
And why do we have to keep clean? Because Allah told us that at-tuhuru shatrul iman. Purity is half of iman. I mean of the faith. So if you want to be beloved by Allah, so you have to keep clean. This is you can do a little bit thing like this, and this make Allah love you. So don't forget to keep clean, all of Muslim.
Yes. So lots of Muslims, they say that we are, taqwa, right?
Yeah.
With taqwa only, okay?
Yeah.
What is your idea concerning taqwa for Muslim? They always
Taqwa
say
is
taqwa, okay, whatever will be, okay, that we taqwa to Allah.
now, if you have a taqwa, if your heart have got a taqwa of faith or fear of Allah, you will feel that any second time Allah will look at you. Allah look from the paradise and look at you who are in the world. And if you want to do a little bit thing, anything in your life, you will focus on Allah. You will care about Allah because you are scared of Him. If you want to do a good deed, you will do because He is looking at you. And if you want to do something that He don't like you to do, that prohibited, you will scare of Him because you know that He is all the time looking at you. And this is the meaning of taqwa, not just a word taqwa, but nothing in your heart.
I see. Okay, the time is running out, Sister Zakiyah.
Yeah.
We have to sum up a little bit and to be talking about nasihah. Okay. Okay, brother, sister, before leave this station, I would like to indicate a little bit more about my perspective. Okay, especially we are in the era of the COVID-19 or coronavirus. Okay, lots of people always say that if you are taqwa, finish. I think that taqwa is great. It's the bottom of the heart that we believe that we are, under taqwa, right? So, if you have got high blood pressure, if you have got heart disease, you have to go to the hospital to see a doctor, right?
Exactly.
Nowadays they have, information, okay, that you have seen on the internet, especially the news information. You have to know that information will be fruitful or not, okay? Especially we can see many people, they say that coronavirus is from God, and God
can remove it.
Yeah, can remove it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands in Al-Karim about the medicine, right? If you have a fever, you must take a tablet.
Yeah,
a drug,
paracetamol
okay?
normally.
Paracetamol. So coronavirus, okay, vice versa, coronavirus as well, okay? If you have got a disease or pandemic disease, lots of people, they would like to seek, medicine or herbal medicine right now. So taqwa is great. It's, the first priority for Muslim. But, taking medicine or healing or something that you are doing right now, especially lots of people, they, seek herbal medicine to take. Okay, this is great because Allah created medicine as well, right?
Yep, that's
we
true.
trust in God, okay? We trust in God, everything that Allah created, right? That coronavirus Allah created. And Allah, created medicine as well, right? Okay. Remember, quarantine at home for 40 days if you are doubtful about mingling with the infected person, right? So, just 14 days. Just, stay at home, right? Because we have got many more our brothers and sisters who are very confused themselves, about quarantine, at home. What will we do? As our sister Krufa stated last time, that we have got many activity, right?
Yeah.
And Sister Zakiyah, would you like to nasihat a little bit?
Okay. As the same thing, I would like to talk to my beloved brothers and sisters who are listening us from your home to stay at home. I recommend you guys to stay at home if no reason to go outside.
Yes.
particularly the boys and the fathers of a house, because I'm not do much worry about the girls and moms, because we normally love to stay at home. But I do worry about the boys and also the fathers, because when you go outside, it means that you can get infections from who else on the street. And when you got infections from them and then you come home, you can normally easily spread the disease to your beloved wife, to your sons, to your daughters, to anyone in your families. So to stay at home or protecting yourself is a responsibility. It's your responsibility, because when you protect yourself from these viruses, it means you not just only protect yourself, but you also protect your families. And you will then protect your community, your province. And finally, you can protect country, and we all going to save the world.
Okay, this is our mission, right? Okay, brothers, so the time is running out. Okay, I'd like to say thank you very much for listeners who are listening to the program today, and call us time. And last but not least, thank you very much, Sister Zakiyah, for joining me.
You're welcome.
And discuss with me concerning coronavirus today. And technician out there, thank you very much. Manager here, okay.
Thank you.
If there is something amiss today, I, as organizer, apologize for all mistake. With that, wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next session. Bye for now.
Bye bye.